All right, so this message is for 222, 333, and 444. So we're gonna see. Oh, I think that's it. We're gonna see what our guides have for us today. Ooh, we have a love reading. All right. So let's see. We have the energy of Gemini, the Five of Wands, the Moon, which is the energy of Pisces, and then we have the King of Cups. So overall, it's definitely a love reading. Cupid's arrow, Valentine's Day, is popping up in my head. The movie itself, Valentine's Day, or even the holiday. Two lovers or two people with heavy romantic feelings for each other in despair, with guards up, feeling guarded from each other as well as other people. Hidden truths that are not allowing you to fully commit to this person. And this person, this masculine energy, whether that's you or the other person, being in deep thought and reminiscing about you. So let's see, the Five of Wands, let's see. So we have the Five of Wands, which is Leo, the Sun in Leo, or we have Saturn in Leo. So we have Leo placements, the Moon, which is in Pisces, and the King of Cups. Let's see, where's the King of Cups? So we have Aquarius Moon. We have Saturn in Pisces, or we have Jupiter in Pisces. So overall, heavy Pisces energy, and then Leo, and then Gemini. So with the lovers, I'm getting the sense that somebody didn't make a commitment towards you, and you didn't reciprocate that commitment either way, simply because there wasn't enough trust. It's almost like you guys were blinded by lust more than love. With the Five of Wands, I'm getting the sense that you know that there's a lot of truths, a lot of walls built up between each other that is not helping. They're not coming down. So you guys are very guarded with each other. And it's almost like you'd rather be lost in that kind of puppy love, honeymoon type of phase, but you don't want to like really put in the effort with this person to break each other's walls down. And with the Moon, it's almost like you both are feeling, I'm getting a lot of mirroring energy. It's like you're both feeling very, very lost about each other. But it's almost like you guys are kind of in the sense of wanting to work things out by being more truthful with each other, being more honest. What's the song? Talking to the Moon by Bruno Mars. It's kind of popping up in my head. Talking to the Moon. Bruno Mars. And the reason I got this is because both of these, I feel like this one's kind of talking to the moon, and then this one is more just like reciprocating that energy, watching you talk to the moon. I don't know, it's really weird. But both, like, and especially with the blue here and with the dog talking to that moon, it's like you talking to the moon and asking, especially a lot of night, maybe you have a lot of late night thoughts, are kind of being mirrored around the same time with this person. So when you're doing it is when this person is doing it. And with the King of Cups, I'm getting the sense of smell. It's like almost like alcohol. So you guys have maybe drink a lot together. So there's a certain, maybe like a tequila or alcohol or a seltzer or something that type, that whenever they smell it, it reminds them of you. Oh, yeah. So this is that. And what's that song? Wings Are Made to Fly by, what's it called? These wings are made to fly. Little Mix. I think that's what it's called. Little Mix. And with the lovers and just in general, very, very heavy reminiscing energy. we can get a little bit of clarity on this. So clarity on, they may have a lot of tattoos as well, especially neck tattoos, or they may have tattoos of wings somewhere, but I'm getting specifically neck tattoos and then crown tattoos. And then something about the smell, maybe even your perfume, like when they smell the perfume, I really like something about smell, like a distinct smell that you have, really triggers them into kind of reminiscing about you. So that's something that may be going on a lot. I want to get clarity on the moon. What exactly do you want to be revealed? Thank you, my guys, for the messages. Ooh, these are all like reversed. So the Magician. So right away I'm getting that you're not willing to work together to create the reality that you want. With the 3 of Coins and the 7 of Coins kind of clarifying the Magician for me. These all came out reversed. Basically, I just want to prove my deck is upright, just letting y'all know. So they came out reversed. This is telling me that you guys are not working together. You're not willing to trust each other. You're not willing to work as a team. You're not willing to invest time into each other. And it's really blocking each other's ability to create your own reality. Especially with the Magician here, which is the alchemizer, the manifester, the one who creates the reality as above, so below. So what you're thinking in your mind is what you're going to be creating outside in your reality. And with the 7 of Coins, this sense of imbalance I'm getting, it's almost like, you both have to invest time and energy into this, but you're both not willing to unless the other person does. But because neither of you are willing to be the first one to do it, you're like blocking yourself off. And that creates this lack of teamwork, this lack of synthesis or connection with working and teamwork, and basically being able to put in all that energy and creating a good reality out of it. It's blocking a lot of this love that you have for both of you guys. Clarity on the King of Cups. Oh, look, the bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups. King of Cups, 8 of Cups. So with the 8 of Cups, ooh, wait, hold on. Let me get some placements for those. 7 of Pentacles. Let's see. So we have the 7 of Pentacles. We have Saturn in Taurus. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles, which is Capricorn, either Venus or Capricorn in Mars. So basically, that's what that. And the Magician is Uranus, I believe. Let me double check that. I could be wrong. Oh, it's Mercury, sorry. So it's the energy of Mercury, communication. It also represents the crown chakra. So I want to add that as well. Let's get a new pen for these ones. So we have the 8 of Cups reversed, which I already know, Saturn in Pisces, which is even more confirmation with this one. And it is confirmation for this one. So Saturn in Pisces. And then with the 7 of Wands, we have... Oh. Sorry, this is kind of flimsy. Oh, what's this? It's so ghetto. Okay. What was I looking for? 7 of Wands. Ooh, Mars and Leo. So even more with the 7 of Wands. So clarifier for the King of Cups. I'm getting the sense someone doesn't want to let you go. Someone is unwilling to leave this connection despite the lack of emotional commitment. But it's causing a lot of strife, a lot of heavy, feeling like very guarded, feeling like very defensive, but with everybody in their life, especially with you, but most likely with everyone. It's almost like they have to defend the reason why they don't want to let go. It's like you have all these reasons that you know you want to commit to, but it's like So people, whenever you tell someone and they're like, oh, well, you should just break up with them or break up with her, or you should just leave them alone, you know, live your life, find someone better. You're like, no, 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 but this and this and that. Like, you have all these reasons that you don't want to let go, but it's creating a lot of stress for you. And it's almost like basically it's really blocking a lot of your manifestations. This is the energy I'm getting. Let me get clarity on the Lovers. Clarity on the Lovers. Ooh. Let's see. So with the energy of the Lovers, sorry, all these cards. The Four of Cups. We have the energy of Cancer. So we have Neptune in Cancer, or we have Moon in Cancer. So you may have these placements. With the Ace of Coins, definitely a new opportunity to grow, a new opportunity to invest, a new opportunity for financial success. So we have the energy of Taurus, Virgo, and then Capricorn. And then the Hermit, which is Virgo. Oh, what is that? That is not Virgo. Hold on, papash. Sorry, that's my cat. Whatever. You know what that means, Virgo. And then we have Death, which is the energy of Scorpio. So basically, with the Lovers, it's time to kind of step out of this lack of excitement, this stagnancy, this inability to kind of move forward. Time to really look within and see what is blocking you from really transforming this opportunity into a new opportunity for growth, whether it's emotional growth or spiritual growth or physical growth, whether it's through money. Maybe some of you guys, so the rose is really calling out to me. So this rose right here and then this rose right here. So for some reason, the rose I feel like represents the man. The rose represents the man. And it's this man right here. It's almost like you need to be more nurturing. You need to be more committed. You need to be more willing to invest your actual time and money into this. Like, sorry, this is my cat. So I'm getting the sense that you as the feminine energy in this reading, you do not have to be the female, the woman. You just have to be the feminine energy. You're the one who's very kind of unwilling to commit first. And you may have your reason, which is okay. I'm not saying that you're wrong in that sense, but that's kind of the energy that I'm getting. But it's time to stop being so masculine. Stop being so to stop being so hard-headed, stubborn, stop being very... Be okay with falling to someone's feet. Be okay with... I'm getting the sense, be okay with being the damsel in distress. Be okay with being the woman who needs a man. And not the sense that you do need one. You know, I'm not trying to like bring you back to like the 50s or anything like that. But it's just more like, be okay with needing someone. That's kind of the energy I'm getting. It's almost like you have this very high-strung independence energy that kind of blocks anybody from wanting to take care of you, because no matter when someone does try, you're like, well, I can take care of myself. We know that you can. That's not the issue. The issue isn't that we don't know if you can take care of yourself or if you can't. It's the fact that you should allow someone, because when you allow someone to take care of you, that's you being willing to be vulnerable, being willing to be basically opening up to someone, be willing to open up to someone through your dark side, your insecurities, your flaws, and being confident enough that these flaws do not make you less of a person or less desirable. In fact, they make you more stronger because of the flaws that you have, and you're willing to take on the world with these flaws, knowing despite how society and the world views these flaws. You may have a lot of red hair, or you may be thinking of dyeing your hair red, and then this person wants to take care of you. It's like this person really, this masculine energy wants to take care of you. He's like, I got you. I got your back. Like, I'm willing to hold you. I want to take care of you. I want to watch out for you. I want to rescue you. Even though you don't need rescuing, sometimes that's a way a person shows their affection by. If you need me, that's how I know that you are. Not if you, so, I don't like how that's coming out. I like feeling needed, basically. Like, I don't want to just be with someone who's always gonna be independent and just be like, I don't want to be a partner to someone in the sense that you are doing your life and I'm just kind of like the side hustle, or the side partner. You're not really including them in decisions. You're just doing your life and they're just there to kind of listen to your life. They don't want that. They want someone to be a part of your life. They want to be committed with you. They want to be a part of the influences and the decisions that you make. And if that sounds too much for you, if that sounds wrong to you, that sounds too vulnerable, too weak, I guess you can say, you may see that as a weakness. It's really not, because if you're willing to be vulnerable with someone, that's you being at your lowest point and allowing someone to come in and being able to understand and see that side of you is actually a very strong quality to have. And it's a condition that a lot of people avoid in relationships, because they have this fear that when they're in that relationship, should anything go wrong, it's going to be thrown back at them. And it's like, well, now they know all this dark side about me. Now they know all my flaws, all my insecurities. Who knows what they're going to do behind my back, you know? But that's just kind of what relationships are. You have to be able to be vulnerable. And it's like the feminine in this energy is being too masculine. They're being too hard-headed, too stubborn, um they're too independent, high-strung, too fearful of what it is like to be nurturing and careful and caring and vulnerable. And it's very tricky, because I don't want to say this and make it seem like you are acting like a man, because that's not exactly what I mean. I mean just the qualities of being too authoritative, too independent, too emotionally detached. Those are qualities that aren't good. You need to be more nurturing, more vulnerable, more willing to share your flaws and your secrets and your insecurities. That has nothing to do with gender. That has nothing to do with being a man, being more of a woman, nothing like that. That's just society kind of blocking or creating boundaries and boxing in these qualities to a certain gender, and that's not what I mean at all. You could be two men in this relationship. You could be two women. That has nothing to do with gender. It's just more the qualities of a person. The person that's mostly emotionally detached in this reading needs to be more nurturing and caring. The person who is kind of masculine and wants to take care of this person is just waiting for the opportunity to kind of step in and be able to see that side of you, but this person isn't willing to open up. So that's kind of the reading, basically, is like, be okay with balancing your masculine and your feminine qualities that you have. Masculine does not mean a man, and feminine does not mean a woman. I just want to make that very, very, very clear. That does not mean that, because there's a need for transformation in this reading, in this energy, in this situation. There's need for change. There's need for reinvention. There's need for the death of a old situation to create a new one. It's just like, there's this need to look within and be okay with seeing your dark side, your shadow, and being okay with bringing that out and working on it and healing on it and being able to be vulnerable, because It's gonna really open up a whole other side of life that you've never experienced. And the reason you've never experienced it is because maybe growing up you had a lot of childhood wounds. Maybe you had a lot of people show you neglect. Maybe a lot of people betrayed you. Maybe a lot of people just basically betrayed your trust, and that's why you're so blocked off. And that's, that's very reasonable to be blocked off. No one's saying that you shouldn't be, but there's limits to how much you should be blocked off. Because when you're completely blocked off, you really block off a lot of opportunities for growth. And when you're blocking off opportunities for growth, you're not allowing the even greater opportunities to come in because you're not ready for them. You're going to basically ruin those opportunities. And overall, you just need to be the feminine energy in this reading needs to be more open to being able to be taken care of. That's excuse me. That's basically the reading. I hope it resonates. I do not want to catch any shit saying that, oh, masculine doesn't mean man, or feminine doesn't mean women. I know that. I know that. That's not what I'm saying. These are qualities of energy. The way to describe certain energy is masculine and feminine, in my opinion. Energy itself. Energy does not have a gender, so it cannot be genderized into man or woman, which is why it's so difficult to kind of explain these in a very simple way, because it's not simple. It's very, very complex. So just be very careful with how independent and how blocked off you are, because everybody needs people. It's okay to fall on someone's no, not fall on someone's. I was going to say fall on someone's shoulder, cry on someone's shoulders. It's okay to kind of fall to your knees and be weak at times, because everybody has weaknesses. It's okay to really give in to those moments of weakness and say, I need somebody. I need someone to help me. Because maybe a lot of people in your life have told you that's people that makes you weak. It doesn't. It makes you strong, because in the end, you end up creating stronger bonds and stronger relationships with the people that you have. And you may not see it in that way, but you'd be surprised how much people really want to help each other out, especially their friends, especially their relationships. Now, that's where the crown chakra is kind of coming into play. That's where you need to really think about who you should trust. If you have a lot of betrayal that you've been through, figure out ways to kind of talk to someone, a therapist, journaling, tarot. Figure out a way to really think about how to start trusting again. You don't have to go 0 to 100 and be like, oh, I'm healed, because no one is ever fully healed. You have to be okay with starting one step at a time, and being able to trust little by little by little. And then when you reach a point where someone's just not really giving you that right vibe, someone's not, the way they talk about other people is not making you feel good, so you shouldn't trust this person with your secrets. That's where you... Mande. No sé. No me ha dicho nada. Oh, creo que fue la tienda. Okay. And that's where you have to be okay. Sorry. That's where you have to be okay with trusting yourself, your gut, and making sure that you are just as confident in yourself to be able to trust other people, because you know yourself best. And if something is telling you do not trust this person, even though they may be like a really good friend or a really close acquaintance, I would say trust it. Now, if everybody is telling you, every person in your life is giving you that feeling, either one, get new people in your life, or two, realign your chakras and reground yourself into reality, and that might help kind of really bring you down more to a more grounded and more stable type of mentality that will help you really adjust on who you should trust and who you shouldn't trust. So that's basically the reading. It's kind of long. It's like 24 minutes, I think. But that's overall, that's basically the message, and I hope it resonated, and I hope that opening yourself up really does bring in these opportunities, because it looks like spirit is really giving you that guidance, that nudge to be like, you know what, it's time to open up, it's time to be vulnerable, it's time to be okay with people kind of seeing the worst side of you, because in the end, the love of your life is gonna have to see it either way. You're not always gonna be able to hide it, and you're gonna have to see theirs too. So if you don't know how to handle your own, what makes you think you can handle somebody else's? So it's just like a whole thing. It's like a whole domino effect, a whole rebalance of things. So I hope it resonated, and take care.